Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to do this video, and it's not the sort of video that I would normally do, but I had to do this video. You obviously seen from the title, this is going to be about Breaking Dawn Part 2. I went and saw it Saturday night, it was amazing. Where to start? Okay, first of all, you can probably tell from the sound of my voice, I've got a cold at the moment, so please excuse the way that I sound. Right, okay, Breaking Dawn. I will try not to put any spoilers in the first part, and then I will tell you when there's going to be spoilers. You can click out of this video if you haven't seen the movie yet, but oh my gosh. Okay, so first of all, yeah, went to saw it Saturday night, and I thought it was amazing. It was definitely one of the better out of the whole series, and I really love how kind of artsy the beginning was, with like the scenes. It's just kind of like of the forest and stuff, so that's not really a spoiler. You know, like basically at the beginning of each of the films, I feel like they've had like clips of like over all of the forest and the river and stuff like that. This was kind of just a bit more extended, and it was really kind of beautiful and just really scenic and gorgeous. So that was kind of like a nice like intro into the movie, and then overall I feel like it was great. The music, they had like Bella's lullaby kind of like flowing throughout most of it, I feel like, just like little bits you could kind of hear in the background and stuff, which kind of just gave it a nice flow. And then the music itself, I didn't kind of pay too much attention to. It wasn't, I feel like there wasn't any music that I recognised, so it wasn't like Twilight. There was those iconic songs like Muse Supermassive Black Hole, which I have as my ringtone, because I love that song so much. I loved it anyway, but then when it was on Twilight and the whole baseball scene and everything, it's just amazing. So yeah, I don't feel like there was like any real iconic songs in this one, but the songs kind of went with the scenes and everything, so it was good. Kristen Stewart, I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised by. Yeah, I was kind of worried, well not worried, but kind of apprehensive about how she would play a mother, just because all we've seen of her so far is kind of being a teenager and in school and stuff. But she played that role really, really well, and it came across really well as well, and quite believable. And then, okay, me and Ben went to see it, and before we went to go see it, like I think it was the night before, we watched Breaking Dawn Part 1, just to kind of like refresh our memories on what had happened. And then we watched Breaking Dawn Part 2, and then the following morning we watched Eclipse, and the difference between Kristen Stewart in Eclipse and in Breaking Dawn Part 2 is crazy. She looks so much younger in Eclipse, and you could definitely tell she was a teenager and kind of in high school still and stuff like that. Whereas in Breaking Dawn Part 2, she has definitely grown up. She's really taken on that role. She is not awkward anymore. She had like this confidence about her that was just, it was amazing to see. Also her makeup, I couldn't help myself, like throughout the movie I was kind of like looking at her makeup because it was gorgeous, and she's such a gorgeous person as Bella. I mean, I don't really have anything against Kristen Stewart, but how she looks as a person I'm not overly fond of. But as Bella, I think she is gorgeous. I would love to look like that anyway. And I mean, all of the other actors kind of played their parts really, really well. And they just seem to get into character a bit more in this one, I feel like. Okay, so I can't contain myself anymore. So if you guys haven't seen the movie, click out this video now. Please don't spoil it for yourself, because there is a twist. Even if you've read the books, there is a twist in the movie that you won't want to ruin this for you. So click out this video now if you haven't watched it. Okay guys, so now it's just us who have actually seen the movie. Oh my gosh, how amazing was that twist? I mean, that's kind of like the big thing about the movie. And I didn't know this was going to happen until Blair mentioned something in one of her daily vlogs after she'd just watched it, and said about the twist, and she was freaking out, and I was like, oh my god, what is this about? I actually, when she said she was going to talk about it, I paused her video and thought to myself, do I want to watch this? Do I not want to watch it? Do I want to know? And I'm like, oh, I've read the books. I know what happens already. Like, it's not going to be a big deal. Like, just watch it. So I did, and thankfully she didn't go into details about what actually happens. So yeah, I'm glad she didn't spoil it in that video, but like she was saying how she was hyperventilating and stuff, and I felt like I was kind of the same. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that twist at all. So like, I mean, you guys have all seen it, hopefully. Hopefully nobody is watching this that hasn't seen it. But, oh, Carlisle's head, oh my gosh, I feel like the whole audience gasped. Like, people were swearing, like, what the hell is going on? This doesn't happen in the book. This can't be the end. This can't be what happens, kind of thing. It was incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad they put that twist in though, because it wasn't like that was the end. It was just kind of an extra thing to kind of have the actual battle scene, because, I mean, me, myself, I was happy with Breaking Dawn and how that went, but my partner Ben, he read it, and he was like, oh, I was hoping they'd have an actual, like, physical fight, like, all of this mind stuff is just really boring, like, that's not going to be fun to watch. So I guess to kind of cater to that and to those people who would have wanted an actual fight scene, they added that twist in so you could get the battle and the fight and the physical violence and everything and all that stuff that a lot of people do like, whilst not actually changing the ending of the story. Oh my god, like, everybody gasped. I was like, what is going on? This isn't what happens. Oh my gosh. And then from that point, you, like, anything could happen. You don't know who's going to die next. And then Jasper died, and I was like, no, I love Jasper. I wasn't too fond of him in the first one. I'm trying to remember him in New Moon. I can't quite remember him, but definitely, like, Eclipse. Oh my gosh, that southern accent is so sexy. I don't know about you guys, but I love a southern accent. So, oh, I love him. So then when he died, I was like, what? No, what are you guys doing? And then, like, the wolves, like, Seth died and Leah died, and I was like, no, what is going on? This can't be happening. This can't be how the film ends. This isn't right. But, so anyway, and then, I think, it must be, Edward and Bella that kill Arrow. Is it Edward and Bella? I can't remember. I saw it like 2 days ago and my memory is so bad, I can't remember. I think they kill Arrow. I'm pretty sure they do. So they kill, and oh my god, Kristen Stewart's jacket, like Bella's jacket. I love that jacket. That leather jacket is gorgeous. I looked it up online. I think it's the Bell Staff. It's actually called the Bella jacket. And from what I can see and what I can tell, it's basically sold out everywhere. I think it's like around, I think it's just under £900, which is way out of my price range, way out of my budget, but it is gorgeous. I love it so much. I would love to have that jacket. But anyway, so yeah, they kill Arrow, and then Bella uses, like, her mind, her, like, shield to block Alice so that Alice can take out Jane, finally. Like, you got what you're coming to, little girl. Like, finally, thank God for that. So, oh, it was amazing, and, like, it was so good to see Bella feeling so confident and so powerful, like, she can actually do something to help. She's not like this helpless little human that's really fragile and has to be protected. Like, she can protect other people now. That was so good. Yeah, and then, obviously, it all, like, cuts back to Alice showing Arrow, like, what she's seen and her knowledge and everything, and obviously what she's seen is the future of what might happen if Arrow goes down that path. So then Arrow knows that if he creates this fight this day, that's what's going to happen. So obviously they decide to walk away, or he decides to tell everybody to walk away, and everything's all happy. And, you know, Bella then, like, takes down her shield and shows Edward what she thinks for the first time, like, her thoughts. And I love that how they flash back over all of the movies. It was just perfect. I was, like, crying by this point because it just kind of brings back so many memories, like seeing the first, like, all of, like, clips from all of the films. And just seeing it all just brings back those memories of going to see it and how, like, exciting it was in the beginning, because I feel like it's kind of like lost its momentum a bit, and it kind of felt like it was a little bit overhyped at times, and it perhaps wasn't as good as we all originally thought it was, but this kind of just turned it all back around, and it's like, yes, I remember why I love this series now. I'm definitely going to go see it again, but there's a couple of things in there that kind of almost hinted towards, like, another one, like another film. I'm trying to remember what they were now. I know there's definitely two things that I picked up on. Oh, one of them was at the end of that, like, they have the battle scene and then it cuts back to Alice showing Arrow the future still. And as Arrow's, like, walking away, he, like, turns his sights, because we all know, like, he would love to have Alice as one of his own, and he's focused, like, you see him looking at Alice and then it shifts to Bella, like, he wants Bella now. So there's kind of that. And there was something else as well. What was that? There was something else that kind of, like, hinted towards there could be another one. Like, you know, they didn't destroy the Volturi. They just went off, and Arrow knew that that day he couldn't take them on, but that doesn't mean that he won't ever take them on. he'll always find something else to come back for, to try and take them out. And now he wants Bella instead of Alice, so he still has a reason to go after them. And there was something else, I can't think of what that was now. There was definitely another thing. I can't remember what that is. That's really going to bug me. If you guys know, well, I was going to say if you know, leave it in the comments, but please don't leave, if you're watching this, please don't leave any comments below, because I don't want anybody else who hasn't seen the film to kind of go through the comments and have it spoil it for them. So don't leave any like spoiler type comments in the comments below, but please leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of the film, if you liked it or not, how many times do you think you're going to go see it, because I'm definitely going to go see it one more time. I'm seeing it this coming weekend with my friend Sorrel, so I'll hopefully maybe pick up on extra things, because I don't know about you guys, but I love watching things over, and I love like rereading books and stuff, because I feel like the first time you watch it or the first time you read a book, well, for me anyway, I kind of like skim through it, and well, if it's a book, I like skim through it to get to the end to find out what's going to happen, and then I'll read it again to like pick up on all of the little details. And I feel like when you're watching a film, there's so much going on, you can't always pick up on everything, so you kind of watch it for kind of like the surface main things that happen. And then you go back and watch it again, and you kind of pick up on extra little bits throughout. So I'm excited to go see it again. And yeah, oh my gosh, that twist was amazing. It just, oh, it was so good. What else happened that I want to talk about in it? Oh, Jacob and Renesmee, like how protective he was of her was so sweet. And oh, the bit where like where Bella kind of comes in and she first finds out that Jacob has imprinted on Renesmee, and like how angry she gets and how powerful she is in that scene is incredible. And like pushing him about and like knocking him over for once, rather than like in Eclipse when he kisses her and she goes to punch him and like breaks her hand. Like she can actually push him around now. That is amazing. And then how angry she gets over him nicknaming her Nessie and stuff. Oh. And the house, the little like cottagey type house that Edward and Bella have, that's pretty much exactly how I pictured it. Like when I read the book for the first time, like that's how I pictured it to look. So that was done really well, and it was really sweet as well. So I'm sure I could like talk about this film for ages, but I'll let you guys go. Like I said, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, but please don't leave any like spoiler type comments. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you enjoyed the film as much as I did, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!